Hey, beautiful people. Hola, mi gente. What's up? Que bola. It is Friday, October 7th, 2022. We're going to be doing a card of the day, a focus of intention for the next 24 to 48 hours, as directed by spirit, universe, or whatever higher power you call upon. This is not to push a belief system onto you. This is to teach you how to believe in yourself, and you can connect whatever you want, because that's none of my fucking business. All right. With that being said, we have a couple announcements. Tomorrow is going to be the last day of the discounted pre-order scheduled super sale for all the 7 different area of intentions for the mojo envelopes and the 3 pendants: transformation pendant, lots of love pendant, double A pendant, plus you get a free protection jewelry item from me. Tomorrow is the last day. These will not be going back on sale at all for the rest of the month of October, because I will be traveling the beginning of November. So there's that. 2, please feel free to join us on Monday, October 10th, 2022 at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the full moon in Aries community ritual. It is free for members of I Am the Altar. That is part of your membership. Everyone else, there's an energy exchange of $12.34 per person, including children, spouses, whoever that is. Every individual human being, there is a $12.34 charge. It's not one person and you include your children. No, it is your children separate, your parents separate, your partner separate, etc. With that being said, let's see what else is going on. The community reading is going to be held on Saturday, October 22nd at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be putting the link up later on today, as well as, let me see, I'm trying to see what else we got going on. I'm not sure. I forgot. But that's okay, because we're still in September shedding season. I am in a festive mood. I've gotten my nails did yesterday, my Day of the Dead nails, because, you know, I am an ancestral and ritualist practitioner first and foremost. So I fucks with the dead all day, every day. I trust the dead more than I trust the living. So let's get to the legalities. The Almighty Pineapple LLC is trademark, copyrighted, and registered in 3 different classifications with the United States Trademark and Patents Office. Any duplication of my content without my permission is subject to legal recourse, is guided by my legal team. With that being said, this is just a card of the day, a focus of intention. This is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice, hopefully led by your intuition. As I always say, your intuition is your superpower. Everyone's born with intuition. Not everyone listens to it, as you can see the state of the world. With that being said, let's get to it. We're going to be doing the card of the day for the Santa Muerte Oracle Deck. Okay, so this is interesting. Number 5. So this deck doesn't give us any labels or any names. It just gives us the number. So this is number 5. It looks like a skull of a goat or a ram. And most people associate this with the devil and that pantheon. But let's see what the card says. We're not going to be jumping to conclusions, because that makes assumptions, and assumptions makes asses out of you and me. Assume. All right. It is a beautiful card, though. Hello, roses can't go. Hello, but hello. I mean, do you see? Do you see the roses? Do you see? These are all roses. Look, roses, roses. I think they're doing this shit on purpose. And guess what? It just hit me. Number 5, the card number 5. I don't know what the title is, but 5 in numerology and angel number is all about change. And remember, we are still in September shedding season from September 1st to December 31st. We're letting the old things fall away, just like the season fall, letting things go that no longer serve us from the last, 8 months, 9 months. All right, let's see. What is number 5? Ooh, this makes so much sense. Number 5 is the will card, like the will. Having, like, when we talk about wills, like mainly about your desire to grow, evolve, and will is, you know what? Let's get the actual definition of what will is. Why not? Definition. I don't edit a shit of will. All right, expressing the future tense, expressing inevitable events. What is the true meaning of will? Let's see. Oh, that's a document. Okay. So the will is, your will is a determination to do something even if other people say it should not be done. and also expressing the future tense. You will regret it when you're older. Expressing inevitable events. Accidents will happen. Expressing a request. Will you stop here, please? Expressing desire, consent, or willingness. Will you have a cognac? Expressing facts about ability or capacity. A rock so light that it will float on water. Expressing habitual behavior. She will dance for hours. I'm getting this from the Wikipedia. So the will card. So it says this extremely dynamic card represents the flame that burns in each of us and that pushes us to act accordingly to our nature, that which we truly are, which is our identity. When it is guided by love, what do I always say? Love thyself. Hello. That reminds me, that's coming up too. When it's guided by love, it becomes an unstoppable force that puts us into the right rapport with the universe. If, however, it is guided by ego or egotism and meanness, it becomes a violent and dangerous instrument. If it is ignored, blocked, or slowed, it becomes a reason for deadlock and frustration. The advice of the dead: proceed towards what you desire without fear. Trust in what you've learned and accumulated until now without hesitation. So basically, this will card from the Santa Muerte Oracle Deck is stating that we need to move forward. And that's the whole point of September shedding season and this transformation and change. You know, this is about allowing yourself to work with your ego, which is your mind, your emotions, which is your body, and your energy, which is your spirit. I always talk about mind, body, and spirit need to work. All three pieces need to work cohesively together. One is not better than the other. We have to be able to function all together. Remember, we're energetic and spiritual beings having a temporary human experience. But if you are letting your will, your desires be driven by ego or power and fear and control, all you're going to do is attract more ego and more chaos in your life, and things will not be peaceful. But if you move forward, you know, if you move forward and you're guided by love, then it allows to attract beautiful things to you. And will you have a negative free life? No, that's bullshit. You're supposed to learn things, and you're going to learn things through successes and failures. You can learn something through a success. You can learn something through a failure. The universe never said there will be no positive and negative. And one day I was meditating a while ago, and I literally heard like humans created the concept of positivity and negativity. We just want you to learn, regardless of how the situation comes. Let me just sip my tea. On that note, again, I've never heard the universe tell me light and love, namaste. I've never heard an ancestor say peace is the only way. Every situation requires a different outline, a different trajectory, a different end result. And some days are going to be good and some days are going to be bad. And those days that are good, you can still learn something. And those days that are bad, you can still learn something. It's never been about right or wrong. It's about what did you learn. If you didn't learn anything regarding the situation, you got to do it again. So your will is coming through as a part of who you are and saying, if it's flamed by love and true love, like loving yourself, then you have the right energy and things will be more favorable for you in the universe. If you drive yourself by will and power and fear and money and control, then you're going to basically become a dangerous instrument and things will never be calm or peaceful for you. If you ignore your will or you block it or you just don't want to deal with it, you will be stagnant and frustrated and you won't go anywhere. So it's time to go with what you desire. Remember, it's not what you want, it's what you need. But sometimes if you assimilate to what it is that you need, even though it may be temporarily uncomfortable, it will get you not only what you desired and wanted in the first place, but a better timing, a better understanding, and even a better packaging. I hope that helps. If you need any assistance, I am here to serve. I would love to work with you, but as always, please follow your intuition. Working with any spiritual advisor, even that means you do not work with me, your intuition will guide you to who, what, when, where, and how to work with those spiritual advisors and practitioners. Thank you for fucking with me. Thank you for liking and commenting and subscribing to this channel. And thank you for sharing this video with someone who you feel needs it. Again, I would love to work with you. Don't forget, we have a couple events coming up. And Love Thyself will be going back on sale the end of November, the beginning of December for the 8th round. In January, I'm only taking 7 people. I would love to work with you. But as always, follow that intuition no matter what. Your intuition is your superpower. Love y'all. Thanks for fucking with me.